Hey, it's Guillermo here. Thank you so much for coming out and watching this video log. I have some incredible news to share with you. I got two updates. The first one is Google Flash SWF files. I got some stuff I want to share with you pertaining to that and search engines. And there's this new update that Google just applied called Bert. It's called Bert, like Bert and Ernie. Yes, it's called Bert. Now, before I dive into this, I work hard to make time out of my day to give you this content to our community, our members. It's important that you engage these videos so I can keep them coming to you on a daily basis. I got lots more lined up that I want to share with you, and I want to keep it coming. So I need you to take a moment to hit that thumbs up on this video, tap that subscribe button. When you subscribe, click all. When you click all, you get all my notifications in advance. That's important. So whenever I upload something, you're on it first and you get updated right away. Okay. So let's talk about this, okay? And leave your thoughts down in the comments. I want to know your thoughts about this. So the first, you're looking at my my browser. You can see this on your side. I just found out a couple of days ago that Google will be officially smashing away, just putting it away and sweeping it up SWF files, browsers, search engines. Um, I'm gonna just sum this up. So if you currently have a client has an SWF file running on their website, like a flash site or something, like a video going on, unfortunately, we're gonna have to cut that out. We're gonna have to update. Okay. Um, Google, by the end of 2020, they're gonna wipe it out. And I'm hearing that just before the year is up, they're gonna officially start de-indexing a lot of these sites. I'm not an SEO kind of person. We usually hire people to do this stuff, and you probably do as well. The reason I'm sharing this with you is because I know a couple of people in the industry who run Flash sites. And there's a lot of big sites out there that run on Flash, but this is going to hurt them. And so you're the first to find out about this. So if you have a client that you're working with, maybe your own site, remove the Flash and apply this next update that I'll talk about in a minute. So that's that. Make sure that you inform your clients in advance. And again, if you have a Flash site, make sure to apply that ASAP. Let me know your thoughts on this. Like, what do you think? Like, do you think Google should be just knocking flash sites out just because they run on video? Like, let me know your thoughts on this. Okay. Another thing is this whole Bert situation. So I left a link to this. It's really techy, and like I mentioned, I'm honestly not an SEO kind of a person, but it's part of marketing, and we can't ignore it here. We have to take note of the facts and what's actually going on in the digital world. So I'm not gonna get into all of the technical talk pertaining to BERT, but essentially, like in a box, it's a brand new language that is being applied to the search engines, all focused around questions and answers. That's just the best way I'm gonna put it. Google is always making changes, and you guys always hear me talking about these changes. Um, if you want to learn more about what BERT means and the meaning behind it and all that stuff, I left a link down in my blog, screenshots and all that fun stuff. Definitely make sure to check it out. But in a box, like I mentioned before, um, BERT focuses around questions and answers, usually, or just like, just overall, and I'm sure you hear this from other guys. Get the content on the site, get a headline going with keyword phrases on your blog, on your website, and wait for the site to be crawled by Google and all that. They don't work like that no more. Unfortunately, those days are now finito, done. It's over. It's done. The way things are working now, Google is now trying to focus around what the intent is behind searches. So what they're starting to do is they've added this new coding structure that basically focuses around what the user is looking for. What exactly are they looking for? So it may be a question they want to give the answer right away, not just some content that talks about a bunch of other stuff. And because it's so popular, we're getting it on the first pages of Google. No, it don't work like that. Now it's about the question and the answer. So how can you apply this in your blog? How can your clients apply this? Start focusing around question. Okay, so this is my tip to you on your headlines. If you're working with maybe a plumber, um, get a question going up there like, how do I, anything in relations to plumbing, get that question on the headline. How do I um, declog a toilet or something like that, right? That could be your question. And then instead of writing a bunch of content, you have to literally, get some legit content going as if it were the answer to that. Okay. And so how it works is with this new structure that they got going on is Google will crawl it. And that's another thing. If you didn't know this, you can get your site crawled in advance. If you go into your webmaster tools, I'm not sure if you knew this, go into your webmaster tools, you could have, so when you get the content up there, you get the question, you get the answer, you could have Google just crawl it. You could have Google crawl that site. So when someone runs a search locally, you'll start showing up. Why? Because you're now paying attention to what they require. You're going with this new bi-redirectional encoder representation. That's what it stands for. It stands for bi-directional encoder representations from transformers. Like it's all teched out. It's a lot of techie stuff, the way SEO is working nowadays. But you can learn more about it on my blog. I mean, you can see it here. This is a screenshot of it here. You can see it before, how you would get the generic article. Now, can you get medicine for someone in pharmacy? You can see here, someone wrote, can a patient have a friend or family member pick up prescriptions? So it's very similar content. And then you see the difference. You see your healthcare provider may give you prescription, blah, blah, blah. That's talking about something different. Then you see here, a pharmacist may use a professional judgment, experience, common practice, patient's best interest, allowing a person. So it's like direct. So it's pretty simple to understand that, like I tend to make things not complicated here. And that's what my best advice to you is start focusing your content and your client's content around questions and answers so you can show up on the search engines and take advantage of that content and the traffic on Google's search engine. So I hope this all made sense to you. Again, I left the link in my blog so you can learn more about it. This is important stuff, man. Like in the marketing world and everything that we do, this is just what's going on. And I feel like, again, I make my time out of my day to give you this content and keep you updated so you can keep your clients updated as well. I hope you got a lot of value out of this video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and leave your thoughts down in the comments. I want to hear from you. What do you think about Bert and this whole new change that Google is doing? Let me know your thoughts about them ending Flash. How are you going to adjust to it? I want to hear from you. And then, like I said, again, the more interaction I see in videos, the more comments I see, the more I can keep content coming. All right. So I'm Guillermo. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll speak to you soon.